never forget the paper straw wrapped in plastic. How the worst day in 2016 used to look like. How often do you blink? Fairly often. Never. 17% of people gave divers with a family of 4 and a loving wife when they hear Devil's U-Turn has a 0% survival rate. If an alien came to visit, I would kill it. Bye, Bella. How it feels to say morning instead of good morning when she says, you're the first guy to treat me right. Having a crush is ruining my life, but if you saw her, you'd understand. Describe her, brother. I don't want you imagining her. If you were this astronaut, what would be your first sentence? When the 2 hours of sleep finally catches up to you. Mr. Beast, life is so much easier when you're broke. Turns out he did not say this, and Kotaku was lying. Sob. Your balance has dropped below 0. Slipped and fell backwards in the driveway. You guys be safe out there in this weather. Bro, I'm just wondering, how strong are their parents' genes? They're just birthing the same kid. I think that's called twins. I made a Play-Doh seahorse, and my daughter attacked me and pulled my hair and threw a chair over my head. Damn. I already knew the burger is like $30. Life is short. Get the burger and the beer and fries. And the gun. Snow White is expected to be a $100 million loss for Disney. This does put a smile on my face. My honest reaction after waking up and it hurts to swallow. Lucid Dream Startup says people can work in their sleep. Me waking up to go to my shift after working an 8-hour shift in my dreams. Leopard, cheetah, jaguar. Doesn't matter. Just run for your life when you see one of them. I want to buy a podium for my apartment so my friends and I can get on there and properly rant to each other. Bro, what did I do wrong? This beat sucks. Session terminated. Basketball can never be this serious. If women get paid less, we should pay less taxes. That's how taxes work. Do not jab with your fist. Use your cattle prod. This gives you just enough space to safely... There has to be some godless in-joke. My ride is here. I'm not getting on flight 666, departure to hell on Friday the 13th. I apologize. I have my faults too. Sorry. Healthy relationship. Sending this to my ex who has blocked me on 4 phones now. She really needs to see this post. When you're hungry and you think about the burger you didn't finish in 2016. Found this kid Clash of Clanning in a beautiful museum in Italy. Getting stuck behind lottery people at the gas station is a form of torture. My only dream is having a nice house for my wife and a little garage for me. This is objectively the best pen. Practical, smooth, and a feat of engineering. If you disagree, you're simply wrong. Real pen enthusiasts know this pen is the best. FedEx. We ship everywhere. Me. But I'm in a war zone. FedEx. Wow. 15 screenshots and I'll do it. Your mum's screenshotted. Don't do it. My sister thought Nair was shampoo when she got her first phone and wanted to take a picture with the lady at the Apple store. Girls. Boys want too many things from a girlfriend. Yeah, it's so frustrating. Boys. What are your requirements for a girlfriend? Female. Optional. When you realize chickens are raised better than you. Raised in stress-free environments. Why the hell does Shaggy look like that? Shaggy locked in. When a man says he'll do anything for a woman, he means fight bad guys and kill dragons, not vacuum or wash dishes. We can do both. I'd rather kill dragons though. Obsessed with this look/hair, but I'm a male. You look like Lord Farquaad. Set Wi-Fi password to this. So when your friend asks for the password, just tell them it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the hell? Don't do this, unless you hate them. Under the ice, Antarctica is still peak RPG world design. They don't make them like this anymore. There's a dragon living somewhere. Propose a rule change in your favorite sport. If a goalie makes over 40 saves and still loses, they're allowed to chase after their teammates with a knife. Make it happen. We should all be able to cool in healthy. I'm not coming in today. I feel really good and I don't want to waste it on being at work. Excuse me, he asked for an Oreo McFlurry. How guys at thrift stores be trying on someone's dead grandpa's jacket. When bro tells me the funniest joke ever, but a group of wolf-cut goth girls walk by. Can't wait for GTA 6 to come out. The backwards progression of CGI needs to be studied. This was in 2009. If you've ever had to change out of one of these, just know I respect you and I hope you had a good day. My friends don't like the way I talk. I'm so treat-pilled. Okay, so let's work on this. I like sweets. David Attenborough voice. The Japanese built an artificial island, knowing these are the natural habitat of the Dutch. Soon afterwards, a flock of Dutch merchants settled there, allowing the Japanese to easily harvest Western goods. Whoever invented this ice cream was a certified freak. If Disney Disneyland is the happiest place on Earth. Where do you think the saddest place on Earth is? In a League of Legends game or Overwatch? Peanut allergy guys after you launch a mortar at them. They're overreacting. Slept very poorly last night. And to make matters worse, as a weird coincidence, everyone was being annoying today. Wait, if Felicia got older, then that you may be old, but are you this old? Yes. Could you imagine how much more Alexander could have conquered if he had access to White Monster? Hiding among the flowers, as if she is one of them. She's prettier than the flowers. Woke up from an incomprehensible dream where this was the hot new meme. Would. Did. Nothing worse than wearing your new dress to find out some other person is wearing it too. Asking AI about teens in 2025. Me in a neon orange and black suit walking down floating steps onto an open floor with orange fireworks going off in the background. Alien writing a notebook. So what are your greatest fears? Human. Being boiled alive. Oh, and being eaten by wolves. Got it. And what do you do to relax? Take a long hot bath. That's a treat. Or play with dogs. Always fun. Alien throws out notebook. For God's sake. The new Tide Pod box looks like boxed wine, and the internet is freaking out. Every doctor who had to treat the kids who ate Tide Pods. Why, a joke to you? Not gonna lie, I laughed at this. I learned that accurate depictions of lockpicking are apparently not allowed to be seen in uncensored media, including Japan media. I hate myself. Microsoft Teams, wow, I actually hate this more. Looking goth to basic people, but basic to goth people. All birds go to heaven. Both killed by a cyber truck. Rest in peace. Girls post photos every day. Boys, when they changed their profile picture, this is a new era in their life. Guys be like, the man, the myth, the legend. And it's just their pal Greg, his lore. At the apothecary, contemplating which elixir of wakefulness I should purchase. Donkey received a redesign for Shrek 5. I like this redesign. Looking like Kai Cenat. Help, step bro, I'm stuck. What are you doing? Wife is assembling some furniture and came across this beauty 10 pages into the instructions. Now might be a good time for you to refresh your drink. My favorite genre of video games is group of idiots willing to die for glory and or $9. Bro's having the time of his life. Client is inside the office watching some nasty while I'm working on his truck. Goth mummy. When I was in 3rd grade, we had Google Earth on the school computers. There was a flight simulator and I would ask kids for their addresses. I would show them the flight simulator, fly the plane straight into their house and say I was controlling a real plane that I destroyed their house. You are like an empty tip jar, ready to be filled because you don't have any sense. Reduced calorie hot chocolate, just had less chocolate. I mean, that is reduced calorie. When your bro and your girl have been kidnapped, and the kidnappers say you must breed with one of them to save them. One time I put my dog's bed in the washing machine, and he was so upset he used the brick as a pillow. When your wife is exhausted after the 6-hour-long drive that you drove. I mean, she was doing nothing. I get it. Jake Paul accidentally revealed that Mike Tyson had Parkinson's disease prior to fighting him. You fought a disabled 60-year-old man, and boasted about beating him. A knight's dress. I'm sorry, but nightgown was right there. It was right there. How come gameplay and graphics peaked in 2015? He was asking too many questions. My roommate just told me that the invigilator for his exam shouted, "Hey Siri, mid-exam," and he caught like 5 people with phones. These people are getting too creative. Oh my god, my Siri picked up that. That worked. I just walked by the karate place, and they are letting kids wear their Halloween costumes, and I just saw Kylo Ren get his butt kicked by a taco. This guy's HOA said he couldn't fly a flag in his front yard. Wait, guys, we need Davy Jones on land for this super cool parlay stare down scene. But last movie we said he can only go on land once every 10 years. Put him in a bucket of water. What? Put him in a bucket of water. What's wrong with me? Why can't I stop laughing at this? This is clearly not funny. I worry that my kids aren't getting all of their vitamins. That's why I give them Flintstones chewables. If Gamergate wasn't important, then they wouldn't be talking about it. The irony of shaming gamers for preferring beautiful female characters while standing next to a beautiful woman who clearly put a lot of effort into looking her best is not lost on me. Cannibalism as a metaphor for... no, cannibalism in its actuality. A display that despite evolution and modern society, humans are just like animals. A reminder that people can be reduced to just the skin on their bodies. A thought that post-consumption you are nothing. Cannibalism is a metaphor for being really hungry and eating someone because you're so hungry. Angry bride struggles through vows as guest lets baby cry during adults-only ceremony. Kind of bizarre how having the normal and correct opinion that not every space is for children gets twisted into you being some child-hating monster. Calling it now. The plot is going to be the daughter learning Fiona was once a beautiful princess, and the villain is going to be someone who can help her turn human. Fiona is going to get all the screen time. Shrek is going to spend most of his screen time arguing with his daughter, and then she's going to realize, oh my god, I actually loved being an ogre, and then she's going to like transform back and appreciate it. Vampire. Blah, I meant to suck your blood. Redditor. Nice try, but take this UV light. Nothing happens. Vampire. Ah, sorry, you seem to think I'm harmed by the physical properties of the sun. Actually, it's because I'm a creature of evil and the sun is a symbol of good. What the transition between Friday and Monday feels like. I judged my father too harshly for falling asleep on the couch at 8 p.m. after work. How I stare at my reflection in the barbershop mirror for 30 minutes because I can't hold a conversation. In my dorm room, we have a neutro-gendered purple alien named George, and we tuck him into bed every night. No, look who at KFC. I found a kitten in the woods, and wow, this guy can fart. The PlayStation 6 will require electricity according to the leaks. Hope it's true leaks. 41st floor. 41st. It's not like they put the floor numbers on the outside of the building. Iconic. Why didn't you go to the gym at 5 p.m.? The gym at 5 p.m. Bro, we failed a health inspection because my coworker found this goofy looking peach and left it in the freezer because she thought it was funny. Don't let me know you're drunk because I will ask you how you feel about me immediately. I'm drunk. I'm good, bro. Alright, I salute the flag. Spicy chili crisp. Actually so dangerous to go into a mine with bad air. Part 4 is up. I'm a miner and you should never go into an abandoned mine. You will die. I just went into another, go watch. Oh no, I fell asleep and forgot to save my game. It's okay, I moved you to a safe spot and saved it for you. This man is spitting wisdom. If you're having a bad day, just remember that tomorrow could be a good day. It's a gamble, and once you realize you're gambling, you'll be happy again because gambling is awesome. My best coworker sent me her last chicken nugget through the bank's tube email. That feeling when you're smart enough to know how awkward you are, but not smart enough to know how to not be awkward. Why does it take 7 to 10 business days to refund my money when it took 5 to 9 seconds to take it out of my account? Headline: Women who own horses live longer. Implied correlation: horses make you live longer. Reality: if you own a horse, you can probably afford health insurance. What's an insult you'll never forget? A teacher once said I was lazy because I did all of my work as quickly as I could so that I could spend more time doing nothing. 30 years later, and I don't see what the problem was. When the camera system is rude to you. Vehicle detected, that's not a vehicle. I work at an airport, and when someone is getting too drunk at the bars, we take them into the maintenance room and lock them in a cube to sober them up. Foxes disguised as monks, on the left from Japan and on the right from Denmark. It was a global problem, simply sublime. The existence of sublime means somewhere out there is Domline. That terrifies me. Unmuting to hear the audio on a funny video. Hearing cringe music someone selected instead. In the beginning, God be like, this thing is empty. Yeet. $200 worth of groceries in America. I can't live like this. Thought all the Cybertruck haters might like this one. Damn. Should I risk it all and steal these chairs from the hotel? 13k per chair? When bro was yelling at me to lock in, but I lost interest 12 matches ago. Now I'm just chilling. There have been thousands of generations of humans, and you are alive to witness the first photo of a sunset on another world. This is a real photo of the sunset on Mars. It was a rough year. Fart sounds. Your top song of the year was Funny Fart Noises. Do harp seal pups have limbs, or are they just little round creatures with faces? Very round and don't look like they have any limbs. Possibly treacherous. If you guys never had a Chicago deep dish pizza, I feel bad for you. Readers added context. It's under the sauce. If you can explain this picture, you're a philosopher. The lesson here is that responsible people go to the gym and work out on treadmills and cycles instead of riding a bike down a road full of cars like an arrogant attention-seeking. God, I hate cyclists. Griddle Jack, you can't just leave me here. I'll die. Griddle me this. I will take the ring. You have my sword. You have my strength and my brains. Yes, I cleaned my room. That one chair. Never mind, I'm not posting that. Markiplier pregnancy reveal. I'm all for this raw, scratched aluminium look. Let the tools be tools. Old robot woman with aluminium stretch marks. Dude, do you have the stuff? Me. Why did they make a normal Cat in the Garfield movie? Why do you care? Eminem dancing with his daughter Haley at her wedding. I don't think Haley will ever understand how many rappers lost their careers simply because they mentioned her. How do I unbake a cake? You can't. Once the ingredients are mixed up and baked, it's permanent. Put it back in the oven. Set it to the negative of whatever temperature you baked it at, such as minus 325 degrees, and leave it in for the same amount of time you baked it for. It has to be exact. If you unbake it too much, the flour may turn into wheat and the eggs will turn into a chicken. Don't ask me how. Hope we can still be friends though. A girl who just ruined your life. Would you submerge yourself in in an ice bath for 5 minutes for 10k. I'd do this for free. Have you seen the benefits? Brought my bike to my mum's and she immediately went, wait right there. Turns out she had my grandpa's vintage gloves that perfectly matched my helmet. If you encounter wine snobs, confuse them by using this move. You can hear the wine. Got my girl an energy drink yesterday. She opened it and said yes. I didn't plan this. Marry me? Cow hypnosis. Cow transformation hypnosis. House I toured and did not put an offer in due to the, well, possible death. James Cameron says that Avatar Fire and Ash will begin with a title card that says no generative AI was used in the making of this film. Normalize that. This is normal. Wait, why come Dwarf is good at using axes? I thought Dwarf burrowed under the ground and built kingdoms and lived. For them, the hammer to break the stone is a reasonable object, but the hammer to cut down the tree doesn't seem to be very reasonable for them. Shouldn't they be able to handle pickaxes instead of axes? Why are they good at handling axes? Elves live in trees. I'm on like elves and dwarf subreddit? Like what? Where are you guys living? On an island somewhere? Hi, just thought I'd let you know I won't be signing on for another year. I know I told you I was going to, but due to the pandemic, my situation has changed. Don't you think you could have told me sooner? This really has thrown a spanner in the works for my winter now. What am I supposed to do for the loss of income? Have you considered getting a job? Proto-Clone, the world's first bipedal musculoskeletal android. We should hook this thing up to a supercomputer miles below the surface of the Earth and hang it up on some meat hooks and send searing hot, sharp pain to every nerve ending in its body and make it handle simple computational tasks that are essential to the functioning of our society. Memes do a better job at reporting current events than the mainstream media. Do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments. I agree with this. I definitely agree. Just realized how much of YouTube is just journalism, even though they have no correlation whatsoever. 7 times 7 equals 49. And the day Thursday feel the exact same. Same with 5 times 5, 25 and Friday. They have the same energy. So does November and Thursday. What the hell are you guys talking? Should I do math memes? I actually hate maths, but if it's memes, I like it. This guy just high-fived his girlfriend because she ate a whole taco in 2 bites. I need this type of love. King of the jungle and king of the internet. You will never catch me referring to my girlfriend as the girl of my dreams. I have never dreamt of a woman my entire life. When I was a child, I dreamt of being an aircraft carrier and committing what I now understand to be corporate tax fraud. Friendly reminder that you can never eat around it. Please don't. So they're talking about bread mold. Growing up, my grandma would be like, oh no, the bread molded. And my grandpa would be like, that's penicillin, give me that. And he would eat it with a smile on his face, and one day he just keeled the hell over, and the doctor, sure enough, told us it was bread poisoning. Hey, I learned this a few years ago, but if you guys have a ceiling fan and it's spinning clockwise, it makes heat rise and counterclockwise pushes heat down, aka cools your room. So if your room is hot and your ceiling fan is spinning clockwise, GG's. There's usually a little black switch on the base of the fan to change it. You're welcome. I had a vision. Hey Finn, check this out. Dude, at least he's not jaking it. I've seen two, I'm jaking it. Ugh. If you don't know what I'm referencing, then God help us all. 8-year-old me taking a bath. Haha, bubbles! 12-year-old me. I'm getting older, so I should take bathing and hygiene seriously. I'm almost a teen. I've never thought like that. I don't think anyone has thought like that. Me, now, taking a bath. Haha, bubbles. I'm always bubble. I'm always turning into bubbles. Spider-Man No Way Home. I finally understand the joke. He said he was a good lawyer because when he caught the brick, he was defending his client.